So I recently got this drink, all organic and has all the good vegetables in there. This is gonna be my new pre-workout before I go to the gym because I hate chewing on vegetables without any dressing. Anyways guys, I need to head to the gym, but today's topic is gonna be why 90% of the people that start working out quit within the first 3 months and how you can avoid that from happening to yourself. So I gotta head to the gym and then let's talk there. So I wanted to make this video for absolute beginners who are looking into getting started with working out or getting into fitness. And I wanted to go over 4 mistakes to avoid, especially if you're a beginner. Like I said before, 90% of the people who start working out, they quit within the first 3 months. It's sad, but true. So the first mistake to avoid is starting too big too quickly. If you're starting to work out, don't try to hit the gym like 5 days a week for 2 hours every day and hit like every single machine out there. I know you probably looked at a lot of YouTube videos and you're super motivated, super pumped up, and you want to just go and annihilate everything in the gym. But you know what? Hold your horses, because you're only setting yourself up to fail. Because you have to understand this. Because anytime you're introducing something new in your life, that's a big change. Especially, it's a new commitment, especially when it comes to working out. So the first few weeks, you should just really try to figure out what times work best for you, because you don't want to start something where you're overcommitting yourself to something that you can't do. And then later you realize that it's not working out and then you would quit. And the second reason you don't want to go too crazy in the beginning is that when you lift too heavy in the beginning, there are more chances that you can possibly have an injury. You don't want to have that. The second thing is that when you're working out at such a high intensity, your body's not used to it, and definitely mentally you're not prepared to, really do that. So what happens is life happens, and then you may miss a few days at the gym, you might fall sick, or you have family or friends over. And then after missing those few days, it's really, really hard for you to go back to the gym. And that's exactly when a lot of people just quit and never go back. And it only happened because you started off too strong and now you're basically, so don't do that. Take it one step at a time. So instead of going to the gym 5 days a week, maybe start with like 3 days, okay? Until you figure your life situation out. So that's the first mistake to avoid that I see a lot of people making. They go in too strong and then they quit within the first few weeks. So don't do that. All right, so the second mistake to avoid is being impatient. Now this generation, unfortunately, is plagued with so many impatient people. We want everything right away. We want everything quick, shortcuts, quick turnarounds, quick results, quick this, quick that. And anything that comes quickly will go quickly. So especially in the workout game, if you're working out, like I said in the point number 1, if you go too strong, your expectations naturally are gonna increase, that you're gonna expect more results, and then if you're not seeing them, you're gonna be disheartened, and then it will make you feel like this is totally not worth doing at all, and then you might quit. Your body, it takes time to change. Whether it's putting on muscle or losing fat, nothing's gonna happen overnight. So take it slow and be patient and be persistent and consistent, and then you will definitely see results. You can get to your goals faster. Which brings me to point number 3, is setting goals. Now, I can't stress enough that how important it is to set your goals especially if you're a beginner. You may have an eventual goal, which is like, all right, I want to look like a certain individual, or I want to lose like 20 pounds of body fat, or I want to gain like 20 pounds of muscle. Losing 20 pounds is not a goal that you should be setting for yourself. Sure, that's a long-term goal, but what's more important is setting a short-term goal. So my advice is this. Say if you want to lose 20 pounds of body fat, take that eventual goal, break it into like chunks of smaller goals. Now that will be your short-term goal. So if I tell you you need to lose 3 pounds of body fat this month, it'll be way easier than you just working out blindly without even knowing what you're doing, without even tracking your progress, and then you want to achieve losing 20 pounds of body fat. It's much easier to achieve a short-term goal. That way you're making progress, that way you're on track, and it's just much easier in the end. And then that way you will learn a lot about your body too, like how much I gotta eat in order to how my body's reacting to what foods, how much I gotta eat, how much I gotta work out, how much I gotta sleep. All these things take time to figure out, but then you will figure it out eventually as you keep hitting your short-term goals. So now that combined in the long run, before you even notice, you will be at your ultimate goal. So make sure you are setting up some short-term goals that you want to achieve every month. All right, last but not the least, a lot of people when they're starting to work out, they don't know why they want to get into fitness. Is it because you just want to look good for other people, or is it actually you want to feel good for yourself? Really try to figure out what you want to do when you're working out, because you don't want to think of workout as a phase where you're just in and out for a few months, where you're just trying to shed some body fat or maybe put on some muscle and then you're done with it. Think of it more of a lifestyle where you have to change everything if you haven't been doing the right things to start with. So let's just say you just started to work out. Now you gotta think about what you eat, when you eat, what time you sleep, and when you wake up, and how you do everything else in your life. It's all about a healthy lifestyle. So don't think of workout as a phase. Think of it more of a lifestyle. And then when you do that, you'll be way more committed to it and you're less likely to quit. All right guys, so one last tip before I start my workout is that if you are thinking about getting into working out and if you haven't started yet, just do it. Don't think too much. And also don't waste too much time in trying to learn everything right away. Everything takes time, and even learning is a process. If you try to learn about every single machine, every single workout, all the diet plan and everything like that, you're only gonna overwhelm yourself and you're only gonna keep researching and not doing anything. Trust me, it has happened to myself and way too many people in the beginning. So, just take it easy. You will get to where you need to be as long as you are consistent, you have goals, you're making sure to do whatever it takes in order to meet those goals, and just be persistent, okay? But with that being said, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope that this helped some of you guys out there if you're a beginner. And if it did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, peace.